Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the weekly reading. The weekly general. This is for all signs. It's not specific to any zodiac sign. It's just for the collective on the energy, that is going to be surrounding us for the week. Always know that the energy could be vice versa or interchangeable. So just, place it where it may fit for you and only take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time is fluid, so this is energy that could have already passed for you, energy that you may presently be going through, or energy that still may be to come. As always, I stress that it could have, this could be you, it could be someone you're connected to, someone you're around, and pertain to your environment, work, family, love, friendship. So like I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. We're going to be starting off with the Energy Oracle deck for the overall energy, seeing what comes out. I'll then be following up with the Urban Tarot. I was drawn to this deck for some reason today, so I guess we'll see why. And then we're gonna end it with guidance or advice from Wisdom of the Oracle. So let's jump right in and see, what messages we need for the week. Today we do have, the sun is moving into Taurus. It's on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. We have the moon in Cancer. I'm not sure if Mercury transited already. I don't believe it did yet. So it may be still in Aries, but don't hold me to that. I think it transits this weekend, or it may have done it already. I could be wrong. I do know we had the Venus transit into Taurus. Mars is still in Gemini, but that's going to be moving into Cancer this weekend. We still have Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. Uranus is in Taurus. Neptune is in Pisces, and Pluto is still in Capricorn. And we will have, we're still, I would say like the new moon already passed. So, we're going to be heading up into this full moon in Scorpio energy, which I believe is the 26th or the 27th. But, we'll get more on that transit as, it approaches. But let's see what's going on in regards to the collective or the messages we need for the week. What messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to the energy that surrounds us for this week? Ooh. Some aggressive energy may be out there for some of you, or just like intense passion. Let's see what's going on. What messages do we need for the collective for this week? Let's see what the energy is feeling, tapping in. What's going on with the collective? What messages do we need in regards to the energy for the week? I can say like I'm loving this Venus and Taurus energy. And you may be feeling that too, It's just for me, I know it's just, a good vibe that I'm feeling. It's almost like an energy of like solidifying. And you know, Venus is, you know, it's like feminine. It's, you know, beauty, love, relationships, you know, indulging in good food, good people, good times. So, let's see what's going on. I'm gonna do one more. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Garden and the Gate. Which I'm feeling is like, it feels like an energy to me of, I don't know why I'm feeling like hesitancy. And almost like a sense of, you know, discontentment. And I also feel like an undeserving energy off of this as well. Because, you know, the Garden and the Gate, it speaks to, you know, almost comfort in a way. Like, I feel the comfort, but it's like holding your, like, staying in comfort, not allowing yourself to expand, where, you know, yeah, it's almost like fear of flight, like, is the only way that I can explain it. And then with hostilities up under that, it's almost like hostilities to me is like the Five of Swords. Like, you know, it could be mind games, a sense of defeat, you know, feeling like you've taken a loss. But then Angel of Love, after that, is almost like, I almost feel like maybe you feel like you don't deserve love, almost. Because it's like the Angel of Love comes in, but it's like whatever is going on in your mind is blocking you from it and almost keeping you stagnated, you know, behind the gate instead of walking through the gate. And it could have something to do with, you know, your solar plexus chakra, because we have the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, which represents, you know, like the sun, you know, your internal sun. So it could have something to do with, you know, your ego. It could be pride, because I'm feeling like the sun card energy. Or you could just be needing to do, you know, some solar plexus chakra healing as well. Like almost getting grounded in your, almost like your identity. Because with the storm warning card, I just feel like, even though it says storm warning, you know, storms come in to, you know, clear things out. I feel like you may even be going through a cleansing of your solar plexus. So it's like you're at a crossroads. Yeah, it's like, I was just getting ready to say, like, I feel the Empress vibes on it, but it's, you know, on this card, this is a, you know, a younger female. But it's almost like you have to, in order to, like, expand, you have to walk through the gate. And then you'll go from this almost like, I hate to say it, but like immature energy into this mature energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Because that's the only way you're gonna open, you know, and almost see the possibilities that are out beyond the gate. But you being in this indecision energy of, am I gonna walk through the gate or not, is, you know, maybe what's holding you back. And I think it's due to like what you're telling yourself with that hostilities energy. And not to say like you may be feeling like in making this decision you'll receive hostility. I don't know. But, you know, only you know your story. So let's see what comes out. What's going on, Spirit? Messages do we need for the week? Didn't I say I felt like that the Sun card and Leo energy? Bottom of the deck we have strength. Well, what actually came out, we have the man holding a coin, which is like, you know, the King of Pentacles. Then we have walking away. And then what came out together was attachment and indecision. So I feel like this may be truly a masculine energy, whether you're male or female, with the man holding a coin here. And it's almost like with this man holding a coin energy, I'm getting like two different energies off of it. Either this is an energy that you're wanting to, you know, obtain, because, you know, it represents, you know, stability, groundedness. Like the King of Pentacles could be looked at as, you know, like very secure, like responsible, in a way. But this could be energy that you want to be in, or it could be an energy that, you know, you're currently in, and with, you know, walking away here, it's either like, if this is energy that you want, that you're headed towards, it's because you reached a level like of, you know, self-confidence or confidence within yourself to head towards this energy. But if you may be needing to walk away from this energy, because on the reverse, the King of Pentacles could be, you know, very stubborn. He can be heavily, you know, material focused, or he, you know, all he cares about is that coin. Which is not a bad thing. But if that's where so much of your focus is, it becomes like a negative attachment. So if, you know, this is something that you're attached to, it's like you're needing to walk away from that negative attachment, but it has to be, you know, a decision you made. I almost feel like this energy may even be a shield that you put up. Almost like, I mean, you see she's taking off the mask. But it's like, I feel like it's a shield, and it's like either you need to walk away from the attachment you have to that. But with the indecision card, it's like, just like the garden and the gate, it's like you don't know what which way you want to go. But if this is the other way around from you, because it's like you almost made a decision to like release your attachments. Because here it's like you know, it didn't matter which way you went. They were both, you know, you stepped into like unknown or unfamiliar territory. But it ended up leading you to walk away from this attachment, and then you're heading into this, you know, man holding a coin energy. Almost like stabilizing your masculine energy. But like I said, on the flip side, this may be energy that you're needing to walk away from, because it may be rooted in, you know, ego, or, you know, like control, with strength, with the angel of strength, which, you know, also speaks to that solar plexus chakra. And it's almost like you need to come together with the community card up under that. It's almost like, how can I put it? Like you've combined it's almost like, the easiest way for me to say it is your chakras are unaligned. It's almost like you brought your solar plexus chakra up to where your heart chakra is supposed to be. Or, you know, like where your heart chakra is. And you put your heart chakra like in your mind, where your crown chakra is supposed to be. But what really needs to happen is, you know, in alignment. You need to come together in the, you know, with the community card, and with your feminine energy, you need to put that in, like, I really don't know how to explain it, like, because the way the chakras work is just amazing. But it's almost like you're too grounded and rooted in, like, your solar plexus chakra, where you need to be, like, you need to be a little softer in the masculine energy. And then in the feminine, it's like you brought your feminine energy into the, like, I don't know, it's like both the energies may even be sitting in the solar plexus chakra, your masculine and your feminine. But in order to do that, it's like you need to separate them from those chakras. You need to bring your feminine energy up into your crown chakra, and bring your masculine energy into your heart chakra. But it's almost like you've brought, like, your heart chakra into your crown chakra, and your crown chakra down to your solar, and it's like you've almost rooted it there, if that makes sense. Like, I do. But bringing this together and almost like separating the masculine and feminine, and aligning the chakras to where they're supposed to be, opens up the door to spirit, and it'll open up the door to value, and it'll bring you into balance, with the angel of balance here, which is you walking through that gate. Wow. It's like you think about love. It's like you made love logical, and, you know, if this is love, but it's like you made your emotions have to have like a logical basis, where it doesn't. Love is in the heart chakra, but you brought it to your crown chakra because of, like, the only way I can put it is the unhealed solar plexus chakra. you're rooted in that chakra. And the, you know, the sun is I am. So it's, you know, your confidence, your pride, it's ego. If you know tarot talk, pretty sure you know what I mean. But if not, like, I'll try to explain it the best way that I can. But let's see what's going on. What messages do we need in regards to this energy and spread for the collective? Week. What messages do we need? These cards are so vague. Trying to shuffle them that way because they're too long for me to shuffle this way. Because I want to get a good shuffle, They're just so big. Messages do we need? To the energy for the collective for the week. Messages do we need? Now, I almost feel too, like, if this is in regards to, like, a relationship or love for you, whether you're, you know, if that's, you know, your situation, I almost feel that someone may be coming towards you. Like they're gaining the courage, or they will be gaining the courage to come towards you. It's like once they get out of their head about it and almost, you know, step into their authenticity, I think they're gonna come towards you, whether, you know, you're masculine or feminine. Because either way, either you've left a negative attachment in your life, and you're stepping into this King of Pentacles energy. But if it's like, if this is playing out with you or another person or a job, either you're going into a more stable job or a more stable relationship with the person or a place that's like either you walked away from. If it's a person, they're coming towards you. If it's a job, you're going towards it. Let's see. One more. Yeah, because if you notice on the walking away card, the gate is closing. She chose to, like I said, that elevation. We seen the little girl in the garden of the gate, and then we seen the older, you know, the appreciation card, which to me is like the Empress energy. And you see, like, walking away from, you know, you walk through the gate and like you're leaving it behind you. Let's see. So bottom of the deck, we have the Devil, which is this, you know, automatically it's this attachment card that I'm feeling, you know, the energy off of it. It's almost like almost a feeling of, you know, being stuck or bound in something with this Devil card here. And it's either you feel stuck or something is blocking you from, you know, a new beginning. I feel like it's yourself, is what you may be telling yourself. Because it's keeping you from, you know, your new beginning. With the Ace of Wands and the Fool. A new passionate, you know, beginning. And if it's, you know, a person, because we have the Queen of Wands, it could be, you know, someone in this energy that may be blocking you. Or it's like almost like you're lacking the confidence to take the action, which is creating a block because of, you know, the interference is looked at as the Eight of Swords. You're keeping yourself stuck. And look at what is keeping you from. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. And from the 2 to the 10 is the 8, which represents walking away. That's there. Which is, you know, like more balanced connections that are, you know, emotionally satisfying. And you're burdened by it because it's almost like you refuse to transform. We have oppression and the Death card up under that. So it's like you're staying stuck. Now, this Queen of Wands energy could be a boss. It could be, you know, a friend. It could be, you know, it could, like I said, it could be you blocking your own self due to like lack of confidence. But we have the Angel of Strength here. So that's almost like the energy you need to step into. It's like almost trade in your pride for confidence. But let's see what comes out. Ooh, take it. What messages do we need? Messages do we need? Oh my God, why is all of these cards coming out like this? I'm flipped over, so we'll take it. Not taking that one. Look at this. I'm not even getting to say anything. This is a lot of cards. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands energy, which we already, you know, went over. So it could be you, it could be another person, or it could just be the energy that you need to either step into or drop. Because up under the Queen of Wands, we have the Princess of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Art. And it's like, if this energy is you, which I feel like we're just gonna, you know, read it as you, the watcher, you need to like almost cut out this energy of, it's like almost wanting to be seen, or, you know, wanting to be, I almost feel like praised, because, you know, you're defeating yourself mentally, trying to balance in this energy. Like, it's almost like it's not realistic. And then from this is like the Page of Swords. From the Page of Swords to the Five of Swords is the, you know, is the Four of Swords. So you're stuck. It's almost like there's some healing that needs to be done. But, you know, it could be another person that needs to do this healing as well. Because then up under that we have the Moon, like stuck in, you know, you could be stuck in an illusion. You could have fear around, you know, I'm feeling a lot of like persona energy, how you're perceived, how you want to be perceived. But what came out, we have Death and Oppression, which is, you know, speaking to the need to, you know, transform and drop this burden. You're holding on to a burden. And up under that we have the Victory, and which is the Six of Wands, and then the Queen of Swords. And it's almost like, if this is energy that you need to leave behind, it's like you need to get real with yourself. The only way for you to move forward is to, you know, almost like see things for what they are, as the Queen of Swords, because she's very like intellectual, and, you know, she thinks. Because then we have the Sun with the Knight of Wands, which is like coming out under walking away. It's almost like by you walking away, it's like, I see this two different ways. It could be that, you know, you shine like you'll be walking towards your happiness with the Sun here, but also like going after what you want. Because I don't like, this energy doesn't feel like it's something you want. It feels like it may even be something that you feel obligated to. But I can also see this as, you know, feeling like you have to walk away from whatever this attachment is, whatever this devil energy is, like almost like you'll be exposed. And then with the Three of Wands to the Ace of Wands, it's almost like it's an energy of, it's crossroads energy. The Three of Wands is, you know, it's almost like you're like, it says virtue. Like, it's almost like you're caught at a crossroads of what you believe, of your, like, your belief systems in a way. Because from the Three to the Ace is the Two. So it's like you're caught at the crossroads between, how can I put it? Between like wanting a new beginning, or waiting for your ships to come in. Like, that's the easiest way to put it. But you're stagnated. And then coming out under attachment or an indecision, we have the Princess of Cups and the Prince of Cups, which is the costume designer and the filmmaker. So it's almost like an energy of like needing, like you have to make the conscious decision to decide, do you care how things look? Because the costume designer makes the clothes for the show, and the filmmaker is the one that put it together. It's almost like you want to put on a show, or do you just want to be who you are? Because up under that we have change, which is like you need to see, it's almost like you need to compare reality and perception. Like you need to, like it's not, the way that I see it is like, it's not how other people want to see you. You need to change the way that you want to see yourself. If you want to walk into this King of Pentacles energy, you have to, there's stuff that has to be let go of, whether it's a facade, a mindset, physical things, physical people, physical places. What does that reality look like for you? It doesn't matter what it looks like to everybody else. Because like it is an energy of almost like putting on a show. When you know, as this Queen of Swords energy, whether you're male or female, you know that, because she's looking like up at the oppression card, the way I see it on my board, like you know it's a burden and you know you need to transform it. But it's like you almost have to have the confidence to do so, or the confidence to drop what is not serving you. Tell me about change. We have the Ace of Cups and worry. And then, like I said, we got that energy of you need to change. Like, it's like you made love logical. So you need to look at love like you made it logical from like a practical, looking at it practically. Love is not practical. Love is not something you can see, you can touch. It's something that you feel. So it's like you need to change the way that you look at love and not feel like you're losing something. Because that's the Five of Pentacles, which speaks to lack. It's like you have a lack mentality around love. So it's like you compensate with things. And that's the perception that needs to be changed with the Two of Pentacles. And it's like you're juggling that. What's real and what's not. Because it's like you want something solid. Emotionally, from the 2 to the 5 is the 3 of Pentacles, which is, you know, setting that solid foundation. But it needs to be, you have to be emotionally grounded first. And as I say that, the 9 of Pentacles, you have to be emotionally grounded first. That was, you know. Which requires you to like learn something new. And by you doing that as the Page of Pentacles, it's like with the Queen of this, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's like the the counterpart to the man holding a coin and the woman holding a coin. It's almost like that's how you'll balance out. It's all like, how can I put it? I just feel like your masculine and feminine energy are like crisscrossed. Because it's like we have the devil with the nine of wands. It's like you're almost willing to just endure this energy just to look like you're stable. Or like keep up a facade of this 10 of Cups. But it's whatever situation you're in is toxic. Like you feel obligated to just stay in this energy. And it's like you're almost sacrificing your 10 of Cups, trying to make it look like something. When it's like you're confused with the 7 of Cups. You're emotionally like all over the place. And you may even be like drinking to cover it up, which is the 9 of Cups. So we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. But you're, oh man, I don't know. This energy is crazy. But it's almost like you're, well, here goes that 2 of Wands. You're at a crossroads. You know, with this strength here, it's like trying to control the situation. But then we have Judgment here, which is like almost like, I just want to, like, I keep, like, you're being, it's like you need to like almost wake up to the reality of what you're doing instead of trying to find ways to manipulate it with the Magician, because I do feel like manipulation here. But the Magician could also be, you know, putting together a plan using the tools that he has. So it's almost like you need to come out in a plan, come up with a plan. But it's like the plan is for you to just step into yourself. Let's see what action needs to be taken, and then I'm going to pull the guidance or advice, because what action needs to be taken? Give me one. So what came out was the 3 of Cups with the Empress. And it's almost like you need to almost align yourself with the energy of abundance if that's what you want to feel. You don't. how can I put it? Like, because I feel like very like aloof almost doing this reading. And it's like you're trying to create the illusion of abundance, but you're not in alignment with that energy. You have to be in alignment, and then that way you don't have to like manipulate things to make them look a certain way. It'll be attracted to you. But it's almost like you have to believe that you deserve the abundance. And it's like you almost need to tear down, with the Tower at the bottom of the deck, old patterns, old emotions. You need to blow that up. You gotta get rid of it. Because it's almost like I feel like what do they call it? Oh my God, what do they call it? Like, it's, I hate to say it like this, but it feels like I said, like it's putting on a show for the illusion of stability. It's almost like, what are they called? Are they called marionettes? Yeah, the little puppets on the string. Because we have the Princess of Wands, which is looked at as the dancer. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is wealth. And then we have the, what is this? The Three of Pentacles. And from the 3 to the 7, or the 3 to the 10 is the 7. It's almost like you need to invest in yourself and stop putting on this act to make it look right. And then it'll bring you in alignment with the people, places, and things that emotionally match your vibration. Everything, anything you manifest has to come from the heart. That's how you truly manifest. But it's like you're trying to maybe manifest from the outside in when it comes from the inside out. Wow, this was deep. Well, let's see. The guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice for the collective in regards to the energy and spread of the week? What's the guidance or advice? Like you need to lighten your load mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. You need to lighten your load. What's the guidance or advice? So bottom of the deck, we have no place like home, which speaks to, being comfortable and, being at, peace within yourself. And as I say peace, we have peace up under it. It's like you have to work on your feminine energy, because we have no place like home, peace, and yin. Now, I almost feel like too, this energy of what needs to be taken is like you may want to reconcile with someone you see as this Empress energy and the Three of Cups. Like I do feel like if you're walking away from, say, a relationship or even a job, it's like you want to either, you could even be, walking into, starting your own business as the Empress. But, and wanting, you could be celebrating that because you walked away from like a toxic job. Or if this is something that, may still be to come for you, it's almost saying like it's going to be successful. But if this is in regards to relationship or love, it's almost like you want to, you may want to reconcile with someone that you see as this energy. And that is also confirmed here at the bottom of the deck with no place like home, peace, and yin, which is the feminine energy. It's almost like you want to come into a place of peace with someone, or like I said, within yourself. You have to get your feminine energy into a place of peace, because right now it's heavily masculine. And the cards are saying, like go the distance. And you may have to rebuild, but it's going to, it's building blocks. You have to set, like, it's almost like you have to be willing to go the distance and set the foundation based on what you feel in your heart. Because that's the only way you'll walk into a new life. And then you'll be mending your masculine and feminine energy in that new space. Let's see what actually comes out. That was serendipity. It wanted to flip, but it didn't. What's the guidance or advice? Oh, good. This is so sweet. Well, we have the yin with the loyal heart. So I'm going to read the yin card and the loyal heart. Because whether this is a person, place, or thing, or this is all you, it's like you have to decide to, you can't be loyal to anything or anyone until you're loyal to yourself. And, that comes from you, staying true to self, which is, all heart chakra energy. And then up under loyal heart, we have fork in the road with happy, happy. You have to choose your happiness. You should never feel at a crossroads when it comes to your happiness. Do what you feel makes you happy. For you, regardless of how you're looked at, how you feel you'll be looked at, you have to do it for you. So let's read. Yin. So the essential meanings for this card: the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. The oracle message: this is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to happen. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. The relationship message: let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak for them. You will be pleasantly surprised. The prosperity message: this is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a back seat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form that you want. How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is the sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. The protection message: do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you gradually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, gesture, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. Yes. Everything I just said, it's like, because maybe you feel like you don't deserve love, or the love that you feel that you've received in the past is like, it almost seems like that's all you feel you deserve, and that's not love. Love is, I mean, everybody has their own definition of love, but like I said, it's not something you see, it's not something you can touch. It's what you feel. It's internal. And I don't care. You can try to buy somebody, you can try to give them the world. If you don't feel it, it's not love. It's almost like you're sacrificing material things for true love. And love is not a sacrifice. You shouldn't have to sacrifice anything for love. Love is you being who you are. You gotta love yourself first and foremost before you can even step into the energy of love. So like I said, if this is strictly love for some of you, you have to be willing to take what the universe is giving you, because they're trying to show you that, the way that you've been doing love, or the way that you're used to love, it was through a skewed lens. It was almost like through rose-colored glasses. And it could have been something that you learned or something that you were taught. But you have to break out of that mindset. You have to break out of that energy. Because this is how it leaves you feeling. Like you're trapped. And it's like you could have even been presented with a person, or it doesn't have to be a person. It could be an opportunity that matches you. But it's like you're not taking it, and you're wasting time battling within yourself. Because up under that happy card, we have TikTok, which is like you're wasting time. And like time is an illusion, but it's like you're not acting. You're just staying stuck. But let's read Loyal Heart, and then that'll be that. So Loyal Heart, the essential meaning: fidelity, loyalty, devotion. The oracle's message: evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances of your life, Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected and divinely directed. Relationship message. Your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. Your prosperity message. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for joyful celebration of spirit. Your manifesting partner. The protection message. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it's time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has some awesome plans for you. Make some room. Enough said. Like I said, if this is energy that you've already went through because you dropped your attachments, you're about to walk into something that is beautiful. You just have to allow yourself to receive it with this energy. Whether that's a person, place, or thing, it's going to be in alignment with you and who you are. If this is energy that you're currently working through, you have to drop the burden of this. The only way I can put it is a lack mentality, and I know it sounds so repetitive, but people don't you don't realize how the energy actually works. The energy is going to stay stagnant until you decide to do something new. And some people don't believe that, and I've said it before. You have to be the change. You have to, even if it's something so small, just one day, if it's somebody that you always say yes to, say no. If it's always something that you did, like, do something different and watch how it's almost like instantaneous, like the energy will start to change. But as long as you stay stagnated and not taking any action or not even willing to do anything different, you're signaling out to the universe like, this is all I get. This is all I want. So it's going to just keep giving you the same situations over and over and over again. You have to be willing to step out and take that leap of faith. And you just trust that the universe isn't setting you up for something catastrophic. The universe it only does that if you sit too long, because they got somewhere for you to be and you have to get there. So it only becomes catastrophic when you keep sitting in this energy, and it doesn't have to be like that. You got somewhere to be. The universe is going to get you there, because we all have a purpose. We all have to fulfill our purpose for being here. You came into this life because you chose to. And it's only because the universe knew you could endure it, and you did too. You just forgot that you're the creator. You just have to almost take your power back and know that you can do this. The universe is never going to give you more than you can handle. You just have to be willing to almost detach from things that don't serve you, because it's an illusion. Right? So with that being said, I thank you guys for tuning in with me. I didn't mean for it to go this long, but obviously this message needed to come out. And like I said, you know, I am just the messenger. And like I always tell you, I go through this shit too. I'm not I'm not preaching just for the hell of it. Like, you know. But I've been there, done that. We ain't doing that no more. You know, and you have to you gotta, you know, because once you know better, you do better. But you have to take the first step to consciously say, like, I'm done. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of repeating the same thing. I'm tired of going through the same shit with different people and different bodies. Because you have to be conscious of what you're signaling out to the universe. You have to say, like, I don't want this anymore. But you can't just keep saying, I don't want this. I'm tired. I'm tired. You have to show the universe. You take the first step, and then they'll take 10 towards you and get you in alignment with your path. But I'm done. I hope everyone enjoys their week, is safe, you know, is prosperous. And, you know, let's utilize, you know, the energy for what it's here for, to set us up on our path and keep us moving towards, you know, what we deserve. You know that you deserve love. You deserve to be happy. And this is all for you, not speaking about anybody else outside of you. For you. You have value. You matter. Affirm it to yourself. Say it so much that it makes you tired. And I know, like, some of y'all may be tired of hearing me give this message. Well, if you're tired of hearing me almost giving the same messages every week, it's because everybody is staying stagnant and just watching and not taking any action. You have to take the action. Go get what's yours. Abundance is your birthright. And you don't have to create it. It's something that once you stand in the energy of abundance, you attract it. It's the law of attraction. So, you know, let's get it. All right. But as always, thank you. And I will see you all on the next reading. All right. Later.